Well, hello everybody. Bug Eater 64 here, and guess what? It's true. It finally happened. AirHualer2 is now out for X-Plane 11. Outstanding. So, gonna go do a real quick flight here, get my check rating, got my business started. As you can see, AirHualer2 is back in business, and we're going to get things started here with a little check ride to get me rated for the Cessna B208 so we can start hauling cargo and making a little money for our virtual charter service and airline. So we'll see you on the inside. And here we are in the Cessna C208 Bravo, getting ready to go. Keep her power brakes released. Let's get her in the air and start following the instructions from AirHualer2 to get this check ride completed, so we can start doing missions and getting money. So, taking off from runway 6 at KWJF into a clear, sunny sky. Okay, climbing nicely. Be working on trimming the bird up a little bit here. And we'll climb up to altitude, level off, and get ready for our next notification and turns. And we're flying in X-Plane 11.50 Beta 9, which is pretty cool. The bird's working fine. It's the first time I've flown the Caravan in this version of X-Plane. So right now she's a plain white livery. Once we finish the flight, then we'll go ahead and get her painted, so that people will know whose business she flies for. But everything's looking fine. The ignition light showing that it's still on, that's just a bug with this particular aircraft. There is a procedure for turning it off, but to be honest, I can't remember what it is. So, all right, let's see if we can set up the autopilot just for giggles. Just going to have it follow heading, and we'll make adjustments to altitude. We're on our way to about 5,000 feet. And basically we're just flying around KWJF because that's where we're going to be landing. RPMs, okay. Foot-pounds is fine. Yeah, everything's good. It's in the green. Altitude's fighting me a bit. We won't even have to stay there. As soon as I hit 5,000 feet, it'll tell me to go somewhere else. let's go ahead and set our climb at about 500 feet a minute now. And this particular version is a Coronado HD series version that was actually made for X-Plane 10, but it flies well in X-Plane 11. The only fallback is that it's only equipped with the Garmin 430 and not the 530. But for this test, she'll do fine. Then once I get her in the business, and we're actually using it more, we'll be using the GTN 750. And we'll go ahead and set our course and heading. But it is a beautiful day to do some flying around Lancaster, California. Lancaster, Palmdale, out near Edwards Air Force Base. There's our plain white lady. Okay, I'm going to do an altitude change. Fell out there a little bit, but not too bad. We got her back. Must have been one of them atmospheric anomalies that people always talk about. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. About 5,800 feet. And we'll get to see how fast the messages change. Bingo. Okay. Now we're going to change headings. And that's all there is to these check rides. To get certified for the aircraft and air hauler, you just follow the instructions, fly the different headings, fly the different altitudes, and at some point, you know, maybe 3 or 4 instructions that you complete, it'll tell you to land at your home base. We don't want to be over speeding anything, so I'm going to bring back the throttle a bit and the RPMs as we make our descent. Gets a little froggy in the throat there. I think we got it out. Okay, so with that, we get to basically return to our home base. Since right now I'm about 180 degrees going in the wrong direction. As you can see there. Make a turn to the left, swing around, and head back to the base. Okay, so went ahead and activated it so we can find our way home. Been a long time since I used a Garmin 430. Usually they're equipped with 530s, or in my case I go ahead and equip them with a GTN 750. But we'll get home. I think we only got about 15 miles to go. Airport's KWJF sits just over 2,300 feet altitude. It is 2337, something like that. And I'm too lazy to look it up again. We'll go ahead and hook up ATC and see which runway they want us to land on. Probably runway 6. If I remember correctly, ATIS is 126.30. That out of the way so it really doesn't bother me. About 3,300 feet. So about 1,000 feet above the ground. Turn here so we can get flying on the purple. And I am hand flying it right now, that's why. And that's about right. We'll level off there. Head directly for the base. KWJF, our home airfield. We're about 3,400 feet above the ground, so we're in good shape. be landing on runway 6. Check that here. Get this frequency set up and see what they say. Okay, altimeter 2, 9er 2, and we are set there anyway, which is, but it should have been very surprised if it wasn't. Okay, and runway 6 is what ATIS is telling us we're going to land at. Got a little bit of clear air turbulence, but not too bad. And the aircraft hand flies very nicely. Once you get her trimmed up, she's not bad at all. Very easy to handle, very light on the yoke. And that big dark patch right in front of us should be just to the left of the propeller there. That should be the lake, recreational area at the 2-4 end of the runway. Yep, sure enough. Alrighty then. Well, you don't need that anymore. If I turned on the autopilot, we wouldn't have needed it at all. Sometimes I just like to hand fly things. Let's take a bit of a check outside and see what's going on. Then again, maybe not. Ain't nothing exciting out there but desert, so why bother? Okay, I'll take you at your word. Okay, so we are going to do a downwind leg left of the airfield. pretty white aircraft, straight from the factory. We're going to paint her ourselves. And just right of the windscreen, that's the airfield. Right turn onto base, and then another right turn onto a very short final. Be going to our first degree of flaps. Put in our second degree of flaps. Make a nice, easy approach. And we got a runway 7,100 feet long, so if we needed to, we could make a long landing, but we're not going to. Nice touchdown. Yeah, we don't even need to use the reversers. We got a ways to go, so we'll just keep on heading down the runway here. We'll be taking a taxiway that's down near the 2-4 end of the runway. All in all, a very good check ride, no issues. And you can see the Air America Duet hangar and also Solus Wings, my partner in crime here when it comes to doing a charter and airline business. So we'll pull off here, and when we pull off, we'll take a look at that landing again. Okay, well, off the runway now, pulling up to our hike. That was a pretty good landing. I didn't mind that at all. And if we'd been carrying passengers, they wouldn't have minded either, but we weren't. Initially, we'll be using this aircraft to carry cargo because cargo pays more for the amount of people that we could carry in the 208, but alright, got her parked. Go ahead and shut down the engines. And successfully completed it. And we passed our flight test. Outstanding. So now we go ahead and finish up with AirHauler. You can see the flight took 28 minutes. How many gallons of fuel we used. Anyway, we're here and everything was successful. Alrighty then, well, I'm back and we completed the flight, the little check ride. So now we've got our certificate to go ahead and fly this airplane in the business and do our cargo loading and so on. And you can see and I, just to make a note, I said at the very beginning that I was flying the B208 and I was not wrong. I'm an old retired non-com and we're never wrong. Might be an error, might be mistaken from time to time, but we're never wrong. And you non-coms out there can verify what I'm saying. In any case, I was in error that this is not the B208, this is the C208B Cessna. So, there you have it. That being said, you can see we've got our business livery on her. She's ready to go, and we're going to be doing some AirHualer2 here real shortly. Start making some money so we can get our fleet a little bigger and do some better things. So, until next time, this is Bug Eater 64. Hope you enjoyed the little check ride, and we'll see you all next time. And until then, remember, safe flying.